moment comes and the door opens. There goes my man and the girl walking out together. So, of course, I made myself known. They look like they seen a ghost, but tried to keep it calm, cool, and collected. Got back in their car, and he tried to drive off like it was just that was going to be it. And I'm like, you know what? Forget this. I'm about to go into the house. I'm at the crib. I'm going crazy. Like, I'm throwing it out. I'm breaking shit, whatever. Next thing I know, the door open.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings be sent to the ghetto youth, them where I take the
People keep asking me if my video, when I talk about the 3 things I learned from dating a narcissist, is like, in fact, like reality. Like if I, learned that from my own personal experience. And yes, I did. So story time while I get ready for date night. So I dated him for 6 years, and early on I realized he was a cheater. And you feel like you could change people when in fact people are who they are by the age of 7, and you just can't change a grown-ass adult. So, this is the type of business that he's in. I used to be out, at these events, supporting him. And there was this girl that used to always, hang around and stuff. And I was just very confused about why she was always around. Apparently, one of his colleagues, she was involved with him. He was married, and it was just a messy situation. But something's still not adding up, because me and homegirl, we was following each other on Instagram. And this girl started posting subliminals directly towards me. Direct response to things that I posted on my Instagram and stories and stuff like that. Basically taunting me I'm fucking your nigga and there's nothing you can do about it. But again, I'm dealing with an extreme narcissist who wants his cake and eat it too, and he gaslighted me, made me feel like I was making up a problem in my head, no, that's not towards you, this, that, and the third, crazy. So one night I get somebody who calls me and says, yo, your dude is in the club with this girl. I'm gonna send you a picture. She takes a picture, sends it to me. Do y'all know this man is hugged up in the club with this girl? So now the picture was from behind, so it was a little room for error, but right. It's still I knew what I was looking at. But this man made me feel like I was seeing it wrong. The angle was different. It wasn't the way it looked like. He was out there with his peoples, and it just wasn't what it looked like. And I'm literally looking at this picture, y'all, and I am am I going crazy? You're making me feel like I'm going crazy because I know what I see, what I see. Now, this girl is rather on the young side, and she's not a looker at all. So it's girl, he even went as far as what I look like messing with somebody like that. Are you crazy? This, that, and third. Literally dogging the girl. Okay. So I'm whoa. All right. So he couldn't be messing with her if he dogging her like that, right? Wrong. So fast forward.
Baby, you sound like you making a little bit too many excuses. He's a narcissist. He's this. He was gaslighting me. I didn't know any better. I stayed in a relationship with him for 6 years. She wasn't a good looker. Gia, why are you always talking about the way these women look? Baby, for the ladies that's watching, because I know you're watching, what do you consider a good looker? Is it a woman with a face full of paint and some hair that's not hers? Is that what you consider a looker? Because y'all seen the bitchcraft that goes on YouTube, social media, Facebook, whatever. How you can just basically change with this stuff. Just like old girl putting this stuff on. Let's take all that stuff off and see how she looks. But, baby, if a man says that, obviously a man if we see a nice pair of buns, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be like, yo, that's fake. That look nasty. Even though he man, I beat the brakes off those doonies. Or beat the doonies. What do y'all say? I'll beat the bricks. I'll pummel those buns. Hard time Ham Newton. You know what I'm saying on that joint. But good buddy works. He works at night events. So it happens. You know what I'm saying? He runs into some people. He has a conversation. He hugged up with them. So baby, give the man a benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? But let's get back into this. Let's go.
Just dealing with this, still dealing with the subliminal, still dealing with like, am I really going crazy or is he really playing me type shit? So he goes out of town, comes back, and like, we need a break. I'm like, why? Like, what's going on? It's just the energy is not good. You know, I'm just not feeling it. This, that, and the third. We just need a break. So I'm like, nigga, like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, we just moved in together, new house, new everything. Like, what? So I'm gonna give you a break, but I'm gonna figure out what's going on. So while he's taking his break, he had left the house, and I ordered a tracker off of Amazon, and he was still coming back and forth to the house and talking to me and whatever. And I went outside and I put that bad boy in his truck.
So you taking a break, but y'all still staying in the same house. You just got a new house, rented a new house, whatever, but y'all still coming there. You know what I'm saying? And you got the tracker. Okay, this is good. We got you. Go ahead, baby. Let's go with this.
No, like 2 days later, I tracked this man to her house. I had no idea where she lived at or anything like that. So I pulled up. Come to find out, it's Shorty house. Wild's out, okay? Because now you don't get up in the morning. You went and got to y'all some Chick-fil-A and you over this chick house. Like, what? So just a little preface. He actually ended up getting her a job where he worked during all of this. So he said that he was there talking over work stuff and that's what it was. Yeah, so I said, okay, cool. So I want to talk to the girl face to face. You can have her meet me or whatever. We gonna talk. So he had her come to our house. Well, it was my suggestion, but he agreed. She came to our house.
Did they get back together or what? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, did they get back together already? Because if he's pounding this cake, why are you concerned? You know what I'm saying? If you granted him the break, right?
My house, sat in my living room and lied to my face and told me that she was not actually dealing with him, that they were just friends, and that I had nothing to worry about. Now, the crazy part about it is this girl was sitting in my living room and knew she was messing with my dude, and it was a lot deeper than I could even imagine. So things got like a little heated, but not out of control. And I just basically told her, like, listen, if you know, next time that my man come and bring you some Chick-fil-A, he gonna have to bring me some too, because I'm gonna be at your door. So she leaves. Me and him sit and talk. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, you know, basically how we're going to get things back on track with our relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm sort of satisfied at this point because I feel like, you know, what chick can go to another woman's house and deny her relationship with somebody to her face? Right? Wrong. So fast forward a couple of days, I'm at work and he's at this one particular location for like mad long when I track him, because the tracker is still in the truck, and something tells me just to Google the address. So I Google the address, and y'all, it's the abortion clinic. My man is at the abortion clinic. So I'm at work. My heart drops. I literally was like, I gotta go. I left. Did you think that I didn't pull up? But y'all gonna have to wait for part 2 to figure out what happened, because I gotta go. So I get the tracker information and I pull up. All right, my heart dropped because, yes, the man's truck is parked in the parking lot. And so I didn't want to be suspicious, and the parking lot was small, so I ended up pulling into the adjacent parking lot, which was separated by a fence, which I'm thankful for. And I just waited.
Yeah, baby, they really gonna be coming out there looking. I mean, you should be looking around when you walking in there, but they gonna walk out and make sure nobody out here. I mean, come on, man. But you just so happen to look at your tracker, this device or whatever. You know what I mean? And see that he's at this address, and you Google it and you see it's at the clinic. You know what I'm saying? I got you, baby. You pulled up. What you gonna do? You could try to stop. What are you doing here? Don't do it. Stop.
2 hours. So the moment comes and the door opens. There goes my man and the girl walking out together to his truck. Whew. So, of course, I made myself known. They look like they seen a ghost, but try to keep it calm, cool, and collected. got back in their car, and he tried to drive off like it was just that was gonna be it. So he just tried to pull off and drive off, and now we playing a game of chicken. If you from the hood, you know what that is. And I'm like, you know what, forget this. I'm about to go into the house, and I'm about to just clear shop. So now I'm at the crib, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm throwing shit out, I'm breaking shit, whatever. Next thing I know, the door opens. Y'all, he tried to calm me down, talk about it wasn't his baby. He was just there as a friend, as a support system. She don't have no family, no friends, nobody that can go with her. He was just there as support. So I'm telling him, like, that just don't make sense. You got a whole woman. Why would you be sitting up in a clinic with another woman? I don't care if it was a friend, family member, whatever it was. You gonna let your woman know, like, why would you even put yourself in that predicament? It did not make sense to me. But then we had like this like walk-in closet, and I looked out the front window of the closet, and do you know, this man had this girl still sitting in his truck outside my house.
Baby, he was just supporting her in this, I don't even want to call it an endeavor, but in this process, you know what I'm saying? He was just being there for some moral support at this time, you know what I'm saying? To let her know everything's gonna be fine, you know. So, hey, you don't have any proof that was his kid. You don't have any proof that he was clapping the cheeks, other than him getting her Chick-fil-A. Let's go.
Now, do y'all believe, like, even after all of this, y'all got caught at the club, caught you at her house, y'all got caught at the abortion clinic, this man's still trying to lie to me, still telling me that he don't mess with her. That's not his type. He wouldn't even do that. What he looked like. The girl is the same age as his oldest son. Put two and two together. So, I'm like, still being manipulated and still gaslighting me. I'm still trying to get this man the benefit of the doubt. Still. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds stupid. But when you knee deep in love with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you giving them a lot of your energy, your time, your space, just so much. You know what I'm saying? You sacrifice so much for that relationship. Like, you just really hope this person is telling the truth. But all the signs, everything is there. No, they're fucking playing in your face. And, you know, a little while after that, we still was going back and forth a little bit, but it was just a lot, because then homegirl, because she pulled up to my house with dude in the thick of things, she ended up trying to press charges against me, calling my job, trying to tell my job that I was threatening her, all types of shit. But you was outside my house with my dude after the abortion clinic. Like, what did you?
Baby, what are you not telling us? Did you do some things? Were you acting a little bit cray as they say, going cuckoo, you know, for Cocoa Puffs? Did you do something to this young lady? Because I don't know how much older this dude is than you, even though he's in the club scene. But the girl, this young lady, I mean, he could have been the mentor and she could have been his mentee. You know what I mean? And he was just being there for support. You know, probably was a bottle girl or something, whatever have you, and worked in the spot or whatever. And she didn't have no one else. You know what I'm saying? Did you catch him clapping cheeks? All you caught was from Chick-fil-A. Maybe he looked at her as, just like if she was the same age as his son, maybe he looked at her as a daughter. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. Baby, you have no proof other than a few things here and there. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is, you don't have any real proof here. So, hey, you talking about gaslighting? What proof do you have? My man's telling you. Let's go, though.
I mean, and of course, that wasn't like the total ends of the story, but that's not for TikTok. But I am going to say that, you know, eventually I did really release myself from that situation. And no matter how remorseful, no matter how sorry that person was for how they handled things and what they did, you know what I'm saying, I was able to move on with a peace of mind, knowing that I did everything that I was supposed to do. And I've happily moved on. I'm engaged. I'm like removed from the situation for like some years now, but I'm just telling y'all like some of the things that I've been through, because when I talk about like healing toxic cycles and taking care of your mental health and just, really watching your surroundings, I'm talking from experience, baby. This is not nothing that's made up. So that's what it is. But I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna regret it. They're gonna regret how they treated you. I promise you.
Well, baby, I just like you said, I feel like there's more to the story here. I felt like you probably did some things or whatever. That's why the police and all this stuff got involved. She trying to press charges because you probably went off the rails. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that was his baby? Do you think he was just being moral support? What do you think was going on? And I got a question for the ladies too while I'm here. Especially y'all who wear wigs and stuff like that, right? Because I know somebody said something about my last video. Why did I say something about her hair or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she was a beautiful young lady. She could take that. I wish she would take the thing off. But why is it that some of you ladies take more care of somebody else's hair on your head when a lot of you won't even moisturize your own scalp on your natural hair, but you'll do all this stuff to all this other hair? I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Because some people in the comments were asking, why are women always doing their hair and makeup while they're telling these stories? I guess that's just one of the things they do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Good looker or not, or whatever. Hey, you have no proof Buddy was doing anything, so I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just that. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Check out the rest of the videos. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
50. Part 2.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Can't forget Tony.
50.
UK.